as I was saying, the swing rounds are the rounds where, they can go either way, where Devin Haney wasn't doing very much and Lomachenko wasn't doing very much either. But, and here's another thing about those swing rounds. I could have gave those swing rounds to Lomachenko and the score would have been way worse. Like I said, I had the fight 116 to 112. Now, what I mean that I could have gave those rounds to Lomachenko and it would have been way worse, the ring generalship, the ability to dictate the pace of the fight, move the fight in the direction where you want to fight, keeping yourself out of danger, while at the same time, if you need to turn up, you can turn up on your opponent. This is the ring generalship that I'm talking about. This is what was happening in those swing rounds where Lomachenko wasn't doing a whole hell of a lot, but at no point in the round did he ever give the control of the fight up to Devin Haney. This is what a lot of people who are scoring the fights, and this is the problem that I was running into when I was watching some of these people score their fights. It would be people that would get so confused that halfway through the fight, they just quit scoring the fight because they were looking at what they were doing. They were also looking at what other people, the influences of other people, and letting that dictate what they were scoring and what they were seeing. So people were doubting what they actually saw. There was a person that I was watching last night. At one point, he had Lomachenko winning 5 rounds to 1. And I was taking it to the bank because this guy seemed like he can score fights. He's been doing this quite a bit of time. He's got a good following around him. But then as he's reading in the comments and in the chat, as he's giving his analysis of the fight, the other people are confused because you had some people saying, well, Devin Haney's winning the fight. Devin Haney's up 3-3. Devin Haney's down 3-2. Lomachenko's up 5-1. Devin Haney's up 4-1. He was allowing himself. See, people aren't understanding that it's not brain surgery. But if you allow the outside influences to dictate what you're seeing, you're not going to be able to score these fights effectively. The fight was not very hard to score. It was just the actual lulls in the fight where neither one was doing all that much to where you couldn't understand how to judge a particular thing. But Lomachenko was controlling the fight, the pace of the fight from start to finish.